Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Games from Almost in Full Color. Today's video has been long awaited, at least by me, because I've been waiting on this thing for like ever. And it finally came in, so I'm super excited to tear into it. And I'm still crossing my fingers that this is going to be a little bit better build quality than the Megazord was that we did probably about a few months ago now, I believe. It's been a while since we unboxed the Megazord. Link up there. But yeah, let's go ahead and tear into this thing. All right, so first we're gonna have to look at the box. So you always got to do the box art. One thing I will say is that they do a great job on just the box itself. The whole unboxing experience, at least with the Megazord, was really good. They do a really good job of, like I said, just putting a ton of artwork all over it. Like here you got on the back, shows you, obviously it's the Dragonzord, but it also shows you that it goes with the Megazord as well. So that was one of the points that I really wanted to touch on. So we would have to bring out the Megazord as well so we can put those together and see how easy that happens. I'm assuming that it'll be a lot easier to put together the Dragonzord just because it's one single Zord and not 5 into 1 like the Megazord was. So let's see here. First, we got to get a knife and grab the knife. Let's see. Oh, how about we cut with the actual sharp side of it? 1, 2. Little experience here. Now that it's my second one. Uh-oh, we can't cut into the box. As soon as I start talking a little trash, I almost mess it up. Pretty par for the course. All right. Boom. Boom. Come on. There you go. Boom. All right. So we should be able to go ahead and slide this thing open. Which way are we sliding? This way. All right. This way it is. Take that cover. Stick that down there. And you can see a little bit better of the front artwork. They do come with these QR codes right here. If you scan the QR code, it literally just takes you, I believe, to the either Hasbro or Bandai website, and it just tells you about the figure itself. I guess it's not really the statue, but yeah. So if you scan that, it'll take you there, and you can see all the specs and stuff about it, and just the, a lot of facts and stuff about the actual Zord. I feel like at that point, though, I mean, you kind of know what you got. But, hey, I guess it's there for people who want to use it. And we still have our big Z here on the back for the Zord Ascension project. And for you guys who don't know, they are actually doing the Megazord from Power Rangers in Space as well. That one doesn't come out till April 2023. But we are going to pre-order that, and hopefully it does actually come out in April 2023 and doesn't get pushed back. But we're going to pre-order that, and of course we'll bring the unboxing when it actually comes in. And you can see here, just like the Megazord, that it does have the interior artwork as well. Looks super nice. That's, like I said, one thing about Hasbro. They've done a really good job of just putting tons of artwork on the box. It just really gives you that nostalgia experience. If you were a big Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fan back then on the OG originals, which I was. So, and of course, if you did, everyone's heard the sad news about Jason David Frank. So, rip to the Green Ranger. Always the best Ranger because he was the Green Ranger. But yeah. So here's the little artwork of his power coin as well. Oh dang! Almost dropped that. But yeah, you got the Dragonzord here, you got the Green Ranger, and of course the Dragonzord icon as well for the power coin. We can stick this down here. Let's see. Okay, first up, what's in here? Probably some. Oh my God, why won't this come out? Oh no, of course it comes out that way, right? But yeah, this is just kind of like a lot of the little accessories for the Dragonzord. Obviously, when you combine them with the Megazord, but also for got like the little missiles coming out of his fingers right there before he shoots them. And then obviously these would be for as they're being fired from his fingers. Let's see. Oh, still have our little Green Ranger here. I think it's about 3 of these that come with it. Not really sure what this is right here. I would assume maybe this is for when you do the I'm actually not sure what that's for. Maybe for the staff he has when you combine them with the Megazord. Just some oh no. They stuck another little Green Ranger thing in here. This is him. It's gonna be really hard for you guys to see it, but that's him playing the flute. We'll get some close-ups on it. But we got Dragon. We got the Green Ranger playing the flute. And we also have, looks like him just in a fighting stance, and I've dropped him. All right, we've recovered him. All right, let's bring him back. Let's sit him there. Sit that there. Matter of fact, let's just sit this off to the side while we're grabbing stuff. All right, next up, feels like the tail. Let's see here. And it is. Oh, that's cool. So it definitely has, like, obviously in the show, you know, his tail was definitely had a lot of joints in it. And they seem like they did a pretty good job of recreating it here. So that's good. Actually looks really good. Like I said, I don't like that they were built out of plastic, but for what they are built out of, the design on it, just the art and stuff is really good. It's just I wish we would have got a more sturdy material that these were made out of, even if we lost like some of the functionality, just to have a more sturdy material to give you like that heft to it that makes it feel like high quality. That would have been great. That was a big complaint about me, or that was a big complaint from me about the Megazord. Obviously, we have our instructions, tell you how to put the thing together. We'll sit those there. And last, but of course not least, is the actual Dragonzord himself. And as I thought, it wasn't going to be much we had to do to put this thing together just because it's a single Zord. And I will say, just starting off, that this thing looks better than the Megazord. Maybe because they didn't have to make 5 different Zords and put them all together as one. Allowed them to kind of put a little bit more on the quality aspect of it, but it just feels better and it just looks better. But they've done a great job with the mouth open. Yes, the mouth does open. That's hot. And obviously you can see the face there for when it combines into the where it combines with the Megazord. So let's see if we can get this all situated here. This is gonna be a lot easier. I'm putting the other thing together, it was a little difficult, not gonna lie. So we can let's stick his tail on him. Let's see how we get that in there. Boom. I would assume we're gonna go this way. See if that works. I wish it went on further. Let's flip it around. Maybe I had it on backwards. No, I didn't. That was definitely the right way. Which is, I don't like the gap there. See, it's like a gap where you can see the piece that goes in. I wish they would have kind of made it fit a little more flush, but hey, it is what it is. For 130 some bucks, you would think it was a little bit better though. Let's see. All right, but like I said, as you can see, here is the Dragonzord. It's actually really cool. I can't wait to put this thing together with the Megazord. Again, this one is better. Like I said, you don't have to worry about all of the different modes and stuff and all the singular pieces. But if you're going to combine this with the Megazord, which I'm not, I'm going to do it for the video, but for putting back here, I obviously have the Green Ranger stuff back here as well. He's going to stay just Dragonzord. Because if you really put this thing together with the Megazord, you don't want to be taking it apart, putting it back on, because these little plastic pieces that snap into each other, they're just not going to hold up. So if you can keep that to a minimum and figure out what you want to do with it, what mode you want to put it in before you display it or whatever it is you're going to do with it, make sure you come to that decision so you're not doing too much back and forth, because it's probably going to end bad. All right, so you can see here we had to bring the Megazord in. We're actually going to go ahead and put these together. And through the magic of editing, that's about to happen right now. All right, so as you can see, magically it's become the Mega Dragonzord. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not difficult to get it into this form, combining it with the Megazord. But again, there are some pieces that feel a little fragile and it doesn't fit perfectly. Like you would think it would lock onto the shoulders. I couldn't get it to lock onto the shoulders. Maybe some of you out there can, and I was just doing it wrong. But it just kind of snaps in the back here, like right back here, and the rest of it kind of just sits on there. So it's not the most sturdy thing. So like I said, if you want to put it in this mode and display it, make sure you have it probably resting against something, because the slightest little shake, this thing is probably going to fall over or get the leaning. But it does look cool in this mode. Like I said, I'm not going to keep it in any of these forms. It's just going to stay regular old Dragonzord and go back there. But let's go ahead. Let's get it over to the battle mode. And magic. Here is the Mega Dragonzord battle mode. Now, this one actually was not hard to do. Very, very shockingly. I thought this would be the more difficult of the two configurations to get it into. This one actually probably was about the same difficulty. Like I said, the other one wasn't difficult to get it into Mega Dragonzord mode, but it just felt off. It didn't feel like it really was snugly fit together, whereas this one is perfect. This one feels like it was just made to be in this mode, to be honest. It actually is so good for displaying, especially with the staff in the front, because it has the base like right there at the bottom, which gives him obviously a little more sturdy if you want to shake things. Obviously, you can't shake it too much, but it does give him an extra point to be grounded at. This mode feels like it should be displayed this way. I'm very tempted to leave it this way, and I'm going to leave it this way, but only because I'm too lazy to put together the Megazord again right now. But the Megazord will be put back together, and like I said, I want to keep this as just the Dragonzord and also have the Megazord on display as well, as we add to the Power Ranger collection back there, which we will be doing. And as I get more pieces, we will open them on this channel. But yeah, man, like I just want to say that this actually turned out really good. I'm happy with how the Dragonzord turned out. Just the Dragonzord itself, like I said, it feels like it's a little bit better. It's hard to say quality wise because they're both still plastic, but it just feels like it was done a little better than the Megazord. And again, that could be just due to, you know, a lack of moving parts or less moving parts than the actual Megazord had. But like I said, I really like how this one turned out, and I hope that the Power Rangers in Space Megazord actually, you know, beats both of these. Honestly, I hope they do even better with that one, especially since that one shouldn't have a whole lot of moving parts. Obviously, there's some things that comes along in that show that probably can combine with that one, but, you know, obviously if you're a fan of the show, you know what I'm hinting at. But since that one itself is just kind of one piece, it should be pretty good. But man, thanks everybody for checking out the channel. Thanks all for the support that you've given the channel, and we'll holler at you next time. Peace.